I'm Ben.
I'm Ron.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jason. And this is Hometown Has-Beens.
Good movie.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hometown Has-Beens, episode 35. I don't know why we're laughing. Ryan did an impression of me before this, and I guess it was spot on.
I thought it wasn't accurate, but
I told you.
All right, well, welcome to the show. And this is what happens when you do a podcast with your friends, you get made fun of. Hope you enjoy. Oh, we got another tripod today. Ben is full on tennis season. This might be the last time we hear from Chris for a little bit, too.
R.I.P.
What? It's nothing to do with death.
Do you know anything about golf?
Yeah, very little. All right, we're 10 seconds into the podcast. I've already cut something out for Chris. So just make sure you're following, liking, subscribing, sharing, all that good stuff. We're going to keep putting out content for you, even if we lose two of the has-beens to sports this season.
Can we go ahead and thank the sponsor for this pod?
We want to shout out our sponsor for the episode, Porter & Sons on YouTube.
Yeah.
We're glad to come and partner with Hometown Has-Beens. We really believe in you guys and believe in the mission and vision that you have for our community and all the good you're doing. And
We're going to carry
really
you to the top.
you guys.
Yeah, so if
We
you
hope
can't
this
tell,
can be a long relationship.
If you can't tell, Chris has started a YouTube channel with his son. It's. I mean, there's funny stuff. I think the first video they're playing a game of Sorry along with
Trouble.
Something.
Old school, yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were apologizing or something for showing us that
I
video.
probably should.
No, I'm just kidding.
We should do a video on Sorry, that game.
Yeah, do that.
That's
game.
a good.
But he's got some videos. Go check them out. You know, it's just him and his kid having fun. It's kind of wholesome, to be honest with you.
Sure.
And he's way. Well, you don't hear the stuff he says when I cut it out, so it doesn't matter. he seems like himself. Okay.
He's a lot more bold
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
than we are.
Yeah. Oh.
That's saying something.
So I'm just going to get right into it because I'm tired of talking about random stuff. So last week, Chris, you hit us with what was it like? If something in your house that you're okay with being broken.
Yeah. What are you okay with your house in your house?
Yeah,
Just
and we kind of spun off that a little bit. What I thought it'd be funny to talk about what in your vehicle you're okay with it just being.
Are you talking about? Do you have a vehicle that's just broke down or something?
Yeah,
in your
like
running
something
vehicle?
in it. Like for example, my what would you call the interior light in my truck?
Oh,
it
yeah,
just
yeah.
goes on and off whenever it wants
Cab
to.
light?
Cab light.
We have a similar truck, similar year. Mine does the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just deal with it. It don't matter how hard you shut the door. None of that. It just stays on. So what I've done with the passenger back seat, I don't know why I'm describing this so.
You're
There's
really into
two
it.
cab lights in my truck. I turn one of them to off, but the one up front I can't turn all the way off. I don't know.
Does it stay on all the time? Or is it just...
No, it cuts off eventually.
Just whenever it wants to.
Okay.
It's got a mind of its own, don't it?
Yeah,
That's
100%.
how mine is. You're just going down the road, all of a sudden it starts flashing. You're like, am I in a scary movie? Like The Ring? Like, what's
But
going
I'm
on?
like,
Good news you don't
Like
have
it-
epilepsy.
it's
'cause-
kind of,
That's true.
yeah,
Thank you.
that is true. It's kind of annoying in the mornings if it's dark. In the afternoons, it's just whatever. But in the mornings when it's dark, it's very annoying. But I'm not going to take things off to fix it.
It's just going to
Like
get
it-
worse if you do. You start dealing with electrical stuff in a
Yeah.
car. That's downhill.
So I'm just going to leave it.
Yeah,
Circuits, shorten circuits and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it'll do stuff.
What are the little things called that you have to take out to put
fuses.
back in? Fuses. Your
Yeah.
fuse box. You get to a fuse box in a truck, man, that's a bad day.
Well, they got a diagram.
Yeah, it does.
I
got
can't
a
even put
diagram.
it back. I can't even in our trucks. It's got it's underneath the passenger floorboard, and once you get it out, you can't put that joker back in. Like,
Are you just talking about the cover?
Yeah, the cover. That cover, man.
I was like, the fuse box doesn't leave.
But
I
that
can't
cover
get
does.
to it, man.
So you got anything other than headlamps in your truck that?
I actually got in my truck the front wheel, the emergency brake just don't.
That
wake
is something you need to
yeah,
It's been like that for like a month. and
quit
I
taking
just-
that chance.
Every time, because sometimes you take a short trip in it and you're like, it's fine. Sometimes you pull up and you're like, uh-oh, that thing's smoking. I gotta get that fixed.
You're gonna ruin everything.
I know.
I got a whole car just sitting in my yard.
I was about to say, how many rednecks have cars just because of this problem? They're like, I don't want to fix that tire.
what do you do with them once you're done? You know, actually, honestly,
Who do you call?
Take them to the junkyard.
No, I'm even worse. Dude. Like this car,
What car are you talking about?
Allison's old white car. So it actually
Is it a
runs.
Ford?
It
Like a
actually
Taurus or something?
Fusion.
Fusion, yeah.
Yeah. So it
That's
actually runs. It just needs a battery. But I got tired of paying insurance on it. So I was
Yeah,
like-
why you need that extra vehicle?
Yeah, I told
right?
Allison, I was like, this is dumb. Let's just not do this
Yeah.
anymore.
You save
Hey,
it, save it for Rylan.
Why don't you sell it?
well, I'm going to. Anybody that wants a
Hey,
Fusion that may last a month,
Welcome
may last
to-
5
welcome-
years. It was a
welcome-
really good car, though. It's got a lot of
It
miles
needs
on
a
it.
new battery.
Oh,
my
yeah,
truck's
yeah.
got a lot of miles on it.
welcome to Swap Shop.
How many miles does your truck have on it?
We're approaching 300,000.
Wow.
But I mean, we're still a good. I think we're in like the 270s. I don't look because I just keep it on the odometer on trip A, so I know when to change my oil.
So the oil lights broke too? No. What would,
Yeah. Well, I mean,
you don't get a sticker?
Do you go every?
No.
You
change it?
How many thousand? How many? You do?
I try to get around 5.
Yeah, I try to
every
get
5.
to 5.
I think you could go
They'll put 3
5,000
on the
No,
over
you
thing.
can do 5 to 10.
sticker.
Oh no, I agree that,
Yeah.
but they'll put 3 on the Sometimes they'll put 3 on the sticker.
Yeah, they're crazy, man. If
Like,
they think I'm coming. I change it myself though. That's why.
Yeah, dude.
So I do.
Yeah.
You can, if you go full synthetic, you can go 10,000 miles, but then the filter may not last that long.
I don't know.
After 5 when it
You're
when it
saying
gets
a lot of things
5,000
right now.
I look at my bank account and I say, do I need to buy oil and a filter, or can I push it another 1,000 or 2?
And
Because
so-
I don't drive a lot
Yeah. So
in the
you,
truck.
but you've been doing like you're a believer in this 5 to 10, and your truck.
I mean,
is,
under 10. You want to go 5 to 7.
so,
I'd say.
okay. So and you've
5's the sweet spot,
and
you can push it.
your truck's made it 300,000 miles.
almost. Not quite.
So
But I've only put, I've had it for 3 years, and I put maybe, I don't know. I got it with like 2. I don't know. I put some miles. I don't know.
so
Again.
I've listened to my grandpa have so many conversations like this with people.
so
You know what I mean? Like,
at a convenience store.
I used to have a nice truck, and it
At
did
the-
not have near as many miles.
on that
Yeah.
bench
And
in
I changed
Gillsville
that
that everybody
thing.
sits on.
Yeah.
If you live
Yeah.
around here,
Yeah.
you know what
Yeah.
that bench is
Yeah.
called?
I do.
Yeah.
So how long do you think like if you buy a car or
Yeah.
a truck and like how many miles before you're not pissed off that it messed up?
I think you got to get.
100,000.
I think you got to go over that. I think you got to get 150. If you can get 150,000
Is it a new
miles,
car or a used car? And how
No,
used is it?
it's brand new.
Oh,
you get-
brand new.
you
or
need
like-
150,000
brand
at
new? Oh
least.
no, you gotta get more than that.
200.
Yeah, you
All
gotta
right,
get.
and
It depends. What's your plans
and,
for?
and if it messes up, what do people what do like old people say when their cars like new cars mess up?
Oh, they say they don't make them like they used
They
to.
don't
They
make
don't
them like
make
they
'em
used to.
Used to say lemon law.
So
You know, y'all ever heard?
Oh,
old
yeah,
people
the
talk
lemon
about
law?
the
Yeah,
lemon
you
law. I
just
think they
trade
did
'em.
away with that.
yeah.
Well, it's like if it goes bad, they gotta give you a new one.
Oh yeah, probably did.
What?
Lemon law. Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's
yeah.
how. They just have warranties now.
All right, so
think that's
so
what they
10-year, 100,000 mile. Now it's like 5-year, 100,000. 4-year, 20,000 mile warranty.
And you feel like you're getting a good deal when they say it.
yeah.
Dude, there's I'll tell you what, someone, I forget which dealership was doing it. There's some dealership, if you buy a new vehicle, they do lifetime free tires.
Hey, there's this one
dang.
dealership
That's
that you can
That's
do.
a
deal,
That's a
yeah.
deal. If you get a truck,
Yeah.
you're
Nah.
dropping $1,000 on
I heard
tires.
Jason, you were wanting to hear this. I heard of this one. They do scratch offs, and you can win.
Hey, I got
You
one.
can win
I got one of
stuff.
those yesterday, and I almost posted it on the Instagram, but I didn't.
So,
My wife was like, "You're not." I was like, "No." I just kept it for the pot. I'll throw it away.
so that this whole conversation got me thinking like, what is the equivalent of like because we'll get pissed when a truck or car breaks down at around 100,000 miles, like we're upset with that.
Yeah.
So it got me thinking, we're judging these trucks and cars pretty hard.
Are we?
Oh, we are.
How?
Well, the question that I had then was, we get this body, right? Like human body.
This tent.
Yeah, sure.
This vessel.
This vessel, temple. So my question was, we get mad when cars only make it 100,
Sounds like a
110
statement.
miles,
Go
whatever.
ahead.
My question was, how many miles on average does the human body last? Like over a lifetime. So how many miles does a human body travel in a
So-
lifetime?
So you're saying how long before we get
Mad.
like how long before we're like, okay, that was expected?
So like at 45, if you
Yeah,
just
no,
got,
yeah,
you
so-
need new knees at 45, are you going to be
So-
mad about that?
Yeah,
Are we
no,
talking
no.
about a year?
No,
Or
we're talking about
miles.
completely expiring. How many miles?
Like die?
So
Yeah,
it's no,
yeah.
Oh,
no
die.
revival. How many
Yeah.
miles do we
only
get?
only
Yeah.
the good die young.
Yeah,
Well,
so essentially,
Well, you got your BMWs
Well,
and Lincolns,
well, I'm breaking.
and then you got your
Well,
rednecks.
yeah,
you
that's
got
true.
your
That's
pintos
true. You got-
and that run forever.
You got people
Oh,
who have
man.
changed their oil often, and then you know.
don't know
Go
what
to
that
the doctor. Well, I've never changed.
Can you
my
clarify
oil
what you
either.
mean by that?
I think he just means
It's a
annual.
metaphor.
Yeah, they've kept
Annual
themselves
doctor
up,
visits.
You know, but so we get mad. So I looked it up, and
Okay.
it's real surprising. It was surprising to me.
You thought it was low?
I thought it was lower than I anticipated.
So I would
Okay.
think that it's less than 1,000 miles a year
Okay.
for a human.
Okay.
That's what I would think.
Like walking. Is that what you're talking
I
about?
guess
Ju-
travel
just
Is that what we were
yeah,
talking
like walking or
Moving
activity.
running. Yeah, walking or running.
Okay, I think it's less than 1,000
for a
miles
parent?
year.
Man,
I still think
just
it's less than 1,000.
Average. Yeah.
average. Okay. You're saying 1,000?
I'm saying 1,000 a year on average. So
I think
a
it's more
human
like
body
650.
probably expiring at like
650 a year.
75,000.
That's pretty. I mean, that's pretty good. But no, so now it did go to 80 years old.
Okay.
The statistic I learned.
Okay.
So the average 80 body at 80 years old will have traveled around 110,000 miles.
That's more than I expected.
I see.
which
I thought
is-
it would be like 200.
Which is how many per
300.
year? How does that? What's the division on that?
I don't know.
80 and 110 divided
Yeah.
by 80, so it's like
Yeah.
a little over 1,000.
Yeah.
So 1,000 miles per year.
little over.
Little
little over. Yeah. So you're walking
3
or-
miles a day.
You're walking or,
A little over 3 miles a day.
traveling. But that's one. But you lower.
1,375 miles a year.
But that's it's more than
Divided
that.
by
though.
365 is what?
No, because you get y'all are that's an 80-year-old. If after you turn like 60 something,
You're not moving as much.
yeah. So
And the
like,
first couple years don't
Yeah.
really count. So
yeah. So,
really, you're looking at, let's say, 58
Yeah.
years.
But I'm just saying we get so mad at these cars. Heck, you don't even make it 100,000 miles hardly.
Yes, I do.
You know, like you don't. So
It's almost 2,000.
I see your point,
a year.
Ryan. I see
yeah,
your point.
quit. You're being a hypocrite because you don't make it 150,000 miles,
But
buddy.
we're okay. Oh, but you're saying new car. Yeah, no.
Yeah, you don't make it that.
So I'm like my old truck. I'm
Yeah.
like, if something messes up, I'm just going to keep going.
Yeah, dude.
I don't go to the doctor.
Well, yeah. You see, that's like.
So
you
what
know,
about what's wrong with you that you won't go to the doctor? Like what do you know is wrong
Everything.
with you that
Everything.
you're like I'm
Yeah, dude.
Nothing. I don't go when I'm sick.
Yeah,
I don't
dude.
go when I'm. If something's broken, I'll have to go, I guess.
if something's
But
sticking
if I
out
think
of the
it
wrong
might
place.
not be broken, I'm okay.
Yeah, dude.
Like I'm gonna limp and I'm gonna complain.
we expect our bodies to like, and then we feed it like diesel instead of gasoline. You know, like
We need to get that premium unleaded.
I've eaten
Unleaded.
McDonald's
Unleaded.
4 times this week.
we're just over there at McDonald's just putting the wrong kind
Putting
of
that
fuel.
87 in. They never get that 93 grade. Always the
Yeah,
87.
like shoot. Yeah, so quit judging your cars.
we
hypocrite.
got like 50% ethanol. We ain't- none of that
Yeah,
non-ethanol
man.
stuff.
I don't know. I thought that was a interesting life
That is
stat.
an interesting.
We never
lifestyle.
put in that cleaner, injector cleaner in.
Oh, that's a scam.
We always get that Krispy Kreme.
That's,
We get that clog 'em.
hey, do you like Krispy Kreme or Dunkin'?
Duncan's they're not staying true to themselves, dude. I'm a little upset with
What do you
Duncan.
Dunkin's
mean?
got a new something I want to
Dude,
try.
They're not I don't know. It's like
I'll give you a
it's
review.
like the donut version of woke.
I don't get it. Are you talking about the company?
Yeah, they like
Oh,
no, not the company. Like
What?
their selection. They're
I'm
just
so confused.
they're trying to spread.
They have a select. You go and you order 10 Munchkins.
Yeah, but no,
Original
but now,
glaze.
but now they have
Go
like
home.
they're trying to like I don't know. They're trying to be a mix
Are
between.
you talking
like,
about they got bagels?
You talking about they got ice
yeah.
cream, like
And-
diversity, like
No,
they got
you can
Baskin
get,
Robbins.
You can get like a whole croissant and crap. Like,
Oh,
no.
their
You could
croissants
always
are
do
fire
that.
though.
And
Those
see,
croissants are fire.
But they lost the donuts part because they're trying to branch
try to
out.
diversify
Oh, yeah.
too
Their
much.
donuts
It's like
suck.
when you go to a restaurant.
Their
dude.
donut holes or munchkins
Yeah.
are awesome.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, but Krispy Kreme donut holes are freaking awesome.
Dude,
I like
Krispy Kreme
Kreme's
is
coffee.
way better
Krispy
because
Kreme is better.
I don't know.
they're riding
Krispy
the horse
Kreme
that
is
got 'em
better.
there.
Hey, y'all ever
I
go to
don't
the
know.
Krispy Kreme? Maybe this isn't. Don't do this, but used to. The Krispy Kreme came to Banks Crossing when I was in high school,
Still there.
and yeah,
Believe it or not.
but when
I love that place.
when they would get done, I think I may have told this before.
Oh yeah, you get all the extras.
Yeah, at the end of the night, they just put all the extra donuts
Yeah,
like in a
dude.
bag by themselves in a different trash
Dude,
can.
I had a former student that worked
Wait a
there,
minute,
and
you-
they would
and you would
bring
go
us.
get 'em?
Oh my gosh, they bring.
I'm not saying I
You
would
go
go get
dumpster
'em.
diving for 'em?
It's not. It's a separate dumpster. There's not much diving to it.
And
Wait, you
people
would get
knew-
them out of the
what?
trash can?
It's a separate can. They put it in the bag. You watch it put it in the bag. They got all the donuts in the bag. They put it in the can.
Hold on.
It's
And
not
you
a normal
gotta go
trash
get it
can.
out
So
to
you
eat
You
it.
just grab it.
So are you just like, jeez,
That's dumpster
dude?
diving. I think
Yeah,
that's the,
man.
the definition.
So you're just hanging out?
No,
in the,
I'm just saying one could do that.
Did you?
did you?
You,
Did
if you put them in the microwave, they don't taste any different. That's all.
You did.
So you're just hanging out in the parking lot. Oh,
I
it's
don't-
almost closing time.
There's
Let's
like
go.
there's like
It's
8
like a
cars
one-time
racing
thing.
to
It was
the
like
trash
a one-time
can.
thing.
This
all
one
right?
tastes a little bit.
I'm just saying, there's so many donuts. You don't know what to do with them all. You ever had a trash bag full of donuts?
This dude over here looking like Donut Santa, just with his little sack of donuts.
It's like
I wasn't alone.
it's like you've got all these
said this
donuts and you've got 7 Heisman trophies on college football you've won that weekend in a trash bag full of donuts. You're great. Your life is awesome.
Because I was playing video games.
Yeah. Winning NCAA Heisman's and eating a trash bag
Like-
full of donuts.
Oh,
And
this was
Ben's
years
got a
ago.
trash bag full of
Yeah.
popcorn.
Did you like? Did you emerge from your bedroom after 7 straight hours of gaming? And Mom's like, "Oh, where you going?" She's like, "Ma, I gotta get my donuts."
And then you're 45 years old, and the doctor's like, "You got 7 blockages." You're like,
I'm
God,
gonna
why
say,
did
well-
you do this to me? Why do you hate me, God? And he's like, you remember when you used to eat that whole trash bag full of donuts and play
Nah,
college football all night?
I'm
winning
gonna say
them
I must have been traveling more miles a year than everybody else.
You look like a guy that would put diesel in his gas tank.
Oh man. Oh dude.
He's rolling out with that trash bag. Did you ever go up to a girl like, "Hey, look what I got"?
No.
You want some donuts?
Date night.
I don't even look, I'm not even 100% sure that it was me who did this. Okay? All right? There's no
Were you having an out of body experience? What do you mean it was?
No
you?
one
There's
else
no way
knows.
of knowing.
Dude, how do you even know?
You got multiple personality
I
disorders.
need to
Like,
ask a former guest keeper if he remembers this. If he doesn't remember this, it didn't happen. I dreamed
You
it.
freaking owe Krispy Kreme like thousands of dollars.
Why would I owe them money?
Because they don't give them away for a reason.
Dude, stop just for a
Throw 'em
minute.
away.
Let's talk about something. Let's talk about something real. Do you know how much money a dozen Krispy Kremes are?
Right, like
$5
original
with
glaze.
the-
Original glaze, 1 dozen. How much money?
You buy $5 coupons. Those are the
If you
what's it
don't have a
called?
coupon though,
A what?
Remember those? Hey,
no coupon, straight go buy you a dozen. How much?
Okay.
$13.
I don't know. I have no clue.
14.50 something.
Really?
I went. So Watson's birthday.
I haven't been
the
to
other
Krispy
day,
Kreme since I
we were
started
like-
getting one for free. So
We're gonna do like you could get. I see
You've
now.
been there.
I see
Look,
now.
he gets the waste management donuts.
Dude, we pull up. We're gonna buy 3 dozen because we got a party. We're gonna bring a dozen to church. We're gonna we buy 3 dozen.
Yeah.
I get up to the window. She's like, total at the window. I'm like, okay. That'd be $45. And I'm like,
Good.
I only ordered 3 dozen, ma'am. She's like, yeah, it's 47 something. I'm like, for what?
Dude, I'm just saying though.
I was like, you're a kid. I'm gonna let you keep them.
You give me a dozen donuts and a Coca-Cola, we're having a good time.
Yo, that's gonna cost you $20 right now.
Well,
no, it's not. That's not good math.
It's gonna cost you $16. It's gonna cost you $16 with taxes. You gonna go get you a Coca-Cola at the store in a bottle. That's
so is
gonna
it
cost
a
you
50%
$209.
tax rate because that's not.
$16 plus $209. That's gonna
And
cost
gas.
you $19. You got
gotta
$1.
go.
You
You
give
gotta
them a
go.
$20 bill. You walking away with a $1 bill.
and so Jason did that math, and then he was like, "Or you can get the trash can
Or
donuts."
you can't get, that's a good. Jason, I take back what I said earlier.
Okay, well, if I was driving a vehicle right now, I'd just blow the horn at you.
Jason.
That's what I do, and maybe I gesture.
You know what I do? I just get me some strawberry milk at the store instead of a Coke.
What was the Sesame Street dude that lived in the trash can?
What was
Cookie
his name?
Monster?
No, Cookie Monster didn't live in the trash
What
can.
was that guy's name?
The green one?
He's a grouch. Grover.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Grover.
I bet that was your favorite character.
1, 2, 3.
I'm glad you tickled yourself.
I'm sorry. I just think this
Word of
so
the day.
Whatever, man.
Oh, man.
No,
Okay.
it's the
All
letter
right.
of the
I'm
day.
sorry.
Letter
All right.
of
I'm
the
done.
day. The letter.
I'm done.
Okay,
It's the
Chris.
letter.
Save that for
letter
Porter
of
and
the
Sons.
day.
All right. It's
Just a little
different
glimpse
clientele.
of what you will see at
Oh,
Porter and Sons.
man.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Music
geez.
video.
Hey, so we were talking about vehicles, so I want to tell a story about toll roads.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
They're the dumbest. I hate them. Y'all ever had, like,
I agree.
there's not many in Georgia. What is 400 a toll?
I don't
No,
In
know.
Georgia,
I don't
there's a
think
toll
it
road.
is.
I don't
There's
get it.
There
one
has got to be
somewhere.
one in Georgia, I'm sure.
There's one somewhere. But
I mean, Peach Pass is a toll. I mean, that's a
Let's
toll.
get-
yeah,
we-
but that's to use that lane.
I
That's
just want to.
different.
I want to come
That's-
back and talk about this from a financial taxation. We need to rebel after your
Let's
story.
don't rebel. All right, so we went on our honeymoon. Me and my wife. I'd never been to Disney World. She's from a Disney family, so her parents gifted us
Aw.
free stay, down at Disney. So we go to Disney, but it's taken a long time. I don't know. We left after Graceland's like dance recital thing, so it was a late start.
Yeah.
So the time we get down there, it's like late, and I'm almost there. And right when I get off, because when you get off the toll is when the toll road is when you get charged.
That's when you
Yeah.
pay.
Yeah, that's when you
Not
pay.
when you get on.
Not when you get on. All right,
that's
because a lot of
interesting.
times there's no way off.
Like there's no
And
exits. or
Yeah,
anything.
exactly. So, anyways, it's late. It's like 10 o'clock. We're almost at our resort. Not quite there. I'm a little flustered because I missed an exit, something. Well, then I go and there's two different tolls that I go through. And the first one, they don't take card.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
What?
it's 2019.
Yeah. What
Like,
do you want me to do?
It's not.
I don't have
2019.
change.
It's 2025.
At the time of the story.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant the one you went the other day. Sorry.
It
No,
was
I'll tell that one too. Anyways, I was like, I don't have cash. Like, what do you want me to do? Drive in reverse the rest of the way? Like, what do I do? Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Like, what? What's
happens
the deal?
now?
We don't have these
Yeah.
where I'm from.
Oh, man.
And the lady's like, oh, okay, well, I'll just write. And she basically writes me like, it's not a ticket, but it's like a bill.
Yeah, I've got one.
Yeah. And she gives me one and she's like, all right, you'll have to pay this within 10 days.
Or it increases.
Yeah, or it increases, something like that.
She got your tag number, whole
Yeah,
thing?
to all that.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, shoot. So before the next one, there's like a stop. It's not an exit, but it's like a rest stop on the toll road.
Yeah.
And they have an ATM, so I get cash because I know I'm going to hit the next toll.
Smart.
So I go to the next toll, and if I describe this guy, it would be rude because I could make fun of him.
Gosh.
Well, I thought that's what we did here.
Okay. Well, anyways,
So why don't we start
I
with
don't
this?
know. He looked like he's not going to make it a lot of miles, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh.
And
Bless his heart.
he likes Krispy Kreme.
You got that diabetes by choice.
Correct. He's also wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Don't have a problem with it if you're on vacation or you're Adam
Working in a
Sandler.
toll booth, though? That's bold.
Why
Yeah.
isn't that bold? You just sit there.
Yeah, anyways, so he's wearing whatever. It's 10 o'clock at night. And I'm like, hey, we got this at the last toll. Like, can I pay this here?
Yeah.
And he's like, nope. And I was like, well, I don't know. Maybe we had an exchange before that. But I was like, we're going to be down here 7 days. Time I get back and mail it, like it's going to be past the 10 days. Like,
Yeah.
and he was like, I don't know if he missed something I said. He said, oh, they don't have stamps in Georgia.
Oh.
Shoot.
And I
Oh,
was
no.
so mad. But I mean, it was, I wanted to say a lot of things, but I didn't.
They don't have walking
I-
trails in
I-
Florida?
I
They
bit-
don't have
I
computers
bit my
down
tongue
here?
and I was like, all right, whatever.
Florida.
I took my change and then I missed an exit and got even more mad. And I started fussing my wife and I said, that's basically what I said was, he said, they don't have stamps in Georgia. Well, do they not have gyms here in Florida? Because that joker ain't never seen one.
Yeah.
And I was going on and on. I was so mad at this
We
man.
wasn't attempting to body
But
shame.
wait, let's
you
think about
know.
this for just a minute.
But when it opens, no,
Yeah, dude,
it made
he
me so. Don't
started
be
it.
rude.
Yeah.
Well, don't they have stamps? One, don't they have credit card machines? And two,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
they all? If you get a bill in Georgia since 1962, you can go online and pay it.
Exactly.
Dude, I got one of those and I never paid it. It was like in
Yeah.
2021.
I don't think I paid this one because I was mad
And
at the guy.
honestly, there might be. I don't know. I went actually. It was
When
like
Coach Griffin gets arrested at the school,
It's not worth their time.
dude. Yeah,
It was a
like,
$2 toll. $2.
It was like
Get
3
outta
years
here.
afterwards, and I was like, oh shoot, because we got like I don't know, we got something about it. I was like, you got to pay this. So I went in, we had another one. So I went to pay the new one, right?
Oh.
And I was like, oh, I'll go ahead and pay that one from 3 years ago too.
oh, how much?
It's gone.
Yeah, they're
So
like,
they just-
he's out of
they
Yeah.
just
out of
write it
town.
off, huh?
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah. I think.
Well, now they changed the way they do things. And I bet it was probably because this employee. Now they don't even have people working booths. They
Yeah,
just
yeah,
use
it's
cameras
just-
to just
and
hit
just
your
do it.
tag and they send you a.
honestly,
Because I got
think,
one the other day for my recent trip.
I think the lady kind of looked at me and was like, he don't have any money.
He got pajamas on. Let
Because
him go.
that kind of keeps
It wasn't
happening.
you.
Well, so that kind of keeps happening to me though. Like,
What do you mean? People looking at you thinking you're homeless?
yeah, or
How many free meals have you been just brought?
like 3 or 4. Like the other day, I was and God bless his soul. I'm not making fun, like in any way making fun of the guy because he was doing a service out there. But like I'm walking by, me and Rylan, and he's like, "Hey, sir, do you need some cookies?" And I was like, "Sure, I like cookies." you know?
Did he say, God, guns, and beer. You want some?
Yeah. So I'm like,
Cookies.
We also got this new album.
yeah, no.
Have
So
you
I-
heard each other wrong?
So I walk over there and he looks at Riley and he's like, "All right, buddy, what kind of cookies you want?"
Wait a minute. Where are you at?
I'm in Commerce.
What? Like where? Like what?
What
what
Establishment are you
Uh,
outside of?
That's weird that we go to
Commerce,
establishment.
Country Cat, Commerce, Weeze.
You're at Weeze. Okay.
Yeah.
A waiter or just a random?
No, just a guy outside. I mean,
outside.
and he's on the way with these cookies to another. I forgot what it's called. Some kind of like home. So but I don't know that. So he gives me the cookies, or gives Rylan and lets Rylan pick it. And I'm like, "How much do I owe you?" And he's like, "Oh no, these are free. We just trying to help you out." I'm like, "What?" But then I get in my car and I look at myself. There's nothing like a beanie that will make people think that guy's struggling. You
Yeah,
know,
I
like
get it.
I had a beanie on,
Sorry, it was cold.
and it wasn't like a good beanie. It was just like,
A raggedy one.
yeah, that someone gave me
I
like
get it.
15
Because you
years
only
ago.
wear it when it snows.
Yeah, dude. I was like, but yeah. So then I had to have a whole conversation. I just don't. But anyway, guy was doing a good thing. But I just get, honestly, when I brought my wife to church for the first time, our bass player looked at my mother and was like, "Who's that with Ron?" And he's like, "Oh, that's his girlfriend," And he was like, starts laughing. And she's like, "What?" And he's like, "No offense, but your son kind of looks like a crackhead, and she's beautiful." So I'm not sure. And you know what my mom said? I know.
We're trying to figure it out too.
Yeah. So
We're just getting ready for when she breaks his heart. That's all.
Yeah. It's just, at some point she'll figure it out.
You think her parents was like, she's just going through a phase?
They're probably hoping.
I don't know.
Are they still saying that?
I was
Man,
oh,
hope his
yeah,
face-
well, I know my strengths and weaknesses, so I really went overboard. Like I was, I said yes sir, or yes ma'am, no ma'am for like 10 years. Like we brought Rylan home. I was like, all right,
I'm done with the yes.
I think
ma'am.
we're past that now.
And then he said, "Hey, Daryl."
Nah, still. I was just like, yeah. Oh man, it's good times. One time I had a ringback call. You remember the ringback call?
Oh yeah.
And my song was "Let's Get It On."
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
No, it
that's
wasn't.
something that went out of style. Like ringtones
Yeah.
now, everybody just has the standard.
Thank God.
No, it wasn't even. It was a ringback.
I know, but I'm just
Okay,
saying
okay.
that's another level.
Oh yeah.
Like that's so far removed.
I don't
Oh,
even.
yeah.
When all that was going on, I couldn't ever figure out how to do that.
Dude, just imagine all the people who call me
Let's bring it on.
and then bring it. No,
Get
and it's just like I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold my. Like it's
Yeah,
embarrassing, dude.
That's funny.
I had this voicemail for years that was Athens Hardware.
Yeah.
His voicemail, when you call him, the voicemail was like, "Welcome to sorry we missed you, Athens Hardware. We just stepped out." This whole thing about.
I
you
have
back.
one of the fake ones where it's like, "Hello," and I got like
dude, I hate
Laffy
those.
Taffy playing in the background. Hello, hey,
Laffy
turn that down.
Taffy.
Sorry, what?
I hate that.
And then I say, "Oh no,
song?
I'm just kidding. This is a voicemail."
Oh, that.
That junk gets me every time when I
Yeah.
call somebody like that. And then I get mad at
That
them.
was like the thing to do. Now everybody's is just the number you have reached.
Dude, do y'all
You know why? Nobody calls anybody anymore.
but do y'all remember when the talking voice changed accents on
No.
everybody's phone?
I don't remember.
Dude, that happened. You call a phone, it was like that, the one lady. And then
No,
all of a
it's
sudden
the
I
one
started
lady.
calling and it was like Australian.
Huh? Takeover.
Oh, I didn't know. I haven't
dude.
noticed.
Yeah, that's a real thing that
Man,
happened.
That's
When you call Ryan, it says, "Hey, this is Ryan. Leave me a message. I'll call you back."
And then I don't call you back. So
Do you keep your voicemails
False
or delete them
advertising.
so you know who to call back, or
What
do
do you mean,
just
keep
no,
your
I keep it. I
voicemails?
keep it full so people can't leave one.
pro tip?
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Yeah, dude.
If people have voicemails that are full, they don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
People will call me and I'll ignore it. You know. And I'll get so mad if I call them and they don't answer. I'm like, I know you're not busy. Like, I
Yeah.
know you're not doing anything right now.
Especially if it doesn't, like, it gets cut off mid ring or something. You're like, they hit decline.
Yeah, then I'm like, okay.
What have you got going on in your life that's more important than this call?
Okay, yeah. It
Be like
don't
a friend I hadn't talked to in 10 years.
and
Like,
don't say you didn't have service. You have service everywhere now. Like, you don't go anywhere that you don't have service. Like, we avoid those areas.
I don't know. If
I
have
try to
service,
go to
sometimes
those
it messes
areas.
up. It does
You know,
weird
I
stuff.
try to go to
Oh,
those
dude,
areas.
y'all just trying to think back if I'd ever called y'all and y'all ignored it. I'm promise I've probably ignored y'all's calls before. So I'm just
I think I probably ignored everybody's phone call.
there. You go. Like
Yeah.
you just like I'll talk to them later, and then you
Other
just
than my
don't.
wife, I have not ignored one of her phone
Oh,
calls.
dude, I have. Come on,
I
now.
have not.
Never.
No,
Y'all have never
No.
First
ignored
priority.
a wife call.
Ignored it? No.
Like didn't answer.
Yeah, I've missed a call from my wife.
No,
before.
that you knew was coming in.
Oh, no.
Never. That's crazy, dude. Whatever. I always
How's
call
that
her back.
crazy? Well, I mean, it might be like if I'm in the middle of doing something in class and I get
Yeah.
a call, then it's important. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to ignore that.
Maybe I go the other way. I feel like I have this rule. If I'm busy doing something, that's why I didn't answer. If it's really important, you better call back.
So it's
That's a
the
pretty
two
good rule.
back. Yeah,
Yeah.
You call
if
twice.
I get two back to back, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh shoot, I better get this.
yeah.
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 If you didn't leave a voicemail or send me a text and you
Yeah.
call again, I got you.
Yeah. But if y'all call me back to back, that's
Oh, that's just
well,
for
I don't
Allison.
do that.
yeah.
Don't call back to back.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
they didn't answer the first one, the second one's not going to be some magic trick.
Do you?
Sometimes-
Is it okay to if they don't answer to then respond with the quick text?
Absolutely.
It depends on the situation. Like if I know, like if we're doing something and I know we're split up somewhere, like with you guys, like, and I know I need to tell Ryan something. He doesn't know, but he needs to know because what we're doing, and he doesn't answer. But I know the information's crucial. I'll call again just so or a third time because if I know he needs to know.
or a fourth time. Or
Like
fifth time.
Jason's on the side of the road and he's going by him. Hey, I know he needs to know this.
I see
Pick
personally.
Jason up on the
Why
side of
am
the
I
road.
on the side of the road? My truck's still going.
I like the messages that say, "Hey, call me back. Call me when you can."
Yeah, those are nice.
I like those.
I like those.
I don't do that anymore.
That's
'cause I feel
respectful.
like
Yeah.
my call lets you know I was trying to get in touch with you. So you can either call me back later or text me. If you don't, you don't.
I like the text.
You know which one I hate though? When they call, even though they can't do this anymore because I keep full voicemail. But when they call
Leave
and
a voice.
they leave a voicemail, but all the voicemail says is,
Call me back.
"Hey, call me back." Well, no freaking duh. Like, if you're gonna leave a voicemail and I'm gonna take the time to listen to it, well, let's provide more information.
Yeah.
I even have
agree
that.
with
Like,
that.
yeah, that's
I
just,
agree with that.
Don't stop doing that. That's
Yeah.
I want to know what voicemails you have that you've like. Which ones, since
that'd
it's
be
full, which
funny.
ones are on?
there's no telling. Man.
That'd be fun to listen to. Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
How many years do you think they go back?
I don't even remember the last time I checked voicemail. So
Used to, it was like a whole ordeal. Like you had to
Yeah, you had to memorize a number.
hold down
and stuff.
9, hit 9 and all this weird
Yeah,
stuff.
this is
Now
real
you
big.
just look on your phone
It's probably still like that for Ryan
and it'll
Samsung.
transcribe it. You don't even have to listen to the messages anymore. It just tell
dude.
like it'll
I
give
love
you a
that.
Text
transcript.
it to you, yeah.
But you get some good rednecks like in my family. It's
Yeah.
all
They
over
don't
the
know what they're
place.
saying.
It's hard to translate.
Hey, what do
that.
you do on a butt dial? Do you hang up immediately? Don't lie.
When they butt dial?
I
or you
haven't
butt
had
dial?
butt dials don't happen anymore.
Dude, I still get butt dials.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
From who?
Just,
My mom, all the time. She only has one arm, so that's true.
That would
I
make
don't
it
know.
harder.
Why are you laughing at my mom who's got one arm?
That's the way
The
you
way you
said it,
delivered
dude.
it. You're like, oh, she's only got one arm.
Like
so
that
the
explains
phone-
everything.
The
She's
phone
with
just
her
doesn't
nub.
work.
She's trying to do, and it.
She
That's
does
not
not
a butt
use-
dial then.
She does not use her nub to push the buttons.
She doesn't mean to. That's why it does it.
Oh.
That's the.
What? That's
sorry.
not.
I'm sorry. No,
Why Ryan's still laughing at my
I'm sorry,
mom.
dude.
Chris.
I'm not trying to, but I'm picturing this person with a nub.
My
trying to
mom?
hit-
This
and being-
person is my mom.
being like these dang small numbers. I'm sorry.
Remember the
It's my
Blackberries?
mom.
I'm sorry, Chris's mom. I
Okay.
didn't mean it.
You want me to switch topics for us? I got it.
I love you, mom.
Hey, will you nub this number?
Okay. I tried to switch topics. I'm sorry. Let's talk about something. Let's talk about
My
something.
mom
about
really
Ryan.
does have
Oh no,
one arm,
Ryan is
though. And Ryan just
Ryan is gone.
Mom, I know you listen to this a lot, so I love you. I'm not ashamed of you in your one arm.
I'm not either. But
I'm proud that you're my mama.
you know how
Thank you for giving
frustrating
birth to
that
me.
could be?
All your nub dials, I'm fine with them. I'm just glad you still try to call me in
Oh,
contact.
man.
Oh my god.
Appreciate that.
All
I don't
right.
even know.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Are you apologizing to my mom? What are you apologizing?
I don't know. I'm not specifically talking about your mom. I'm just talking about anyone.
People who have lost limbs.
That would be hard to dial a phone with a nub.
No, not anymore, dude. Just one hand.
Just voice it.
Just one hand.
Well, I mean, yeah.
You can't press numbers.
That's not what he said.
Yeah. Why would you? I don't use two
Because
hands
it's her
to call
non-dominant
anybody.
hand. She lost her hand that was dominant. Her arm.
Phones
that was
are pretty.
dominant.
It's pretty easy to move your thumb.
I can't tell if Chris is offended or not.
He's not offended. He's doing
Well,
this on
that's good,
purpose.
'cause I
He's
can't help
trying.
it.
He's trying to make you feel bad.
Oh, that's impossible.
There's just a lot of people in the world that
You want something to feel bad about? Feel bad about this. Ready? So every month you get bills, correct?
Yes.
Yes. You have to pay them,
Yes.
or else you lose service.
Yes.
it's true.
Um,
How that works.
you know, when
Generally.
Call that adulting.
yeah, sometimes you get paid early because you're on a break, right?
Oh, I hate that.
So I get paid early, so you have to budget a little bit
Board of
different.
Education, can y'all stop? doing
No, that is good.
No, yeah,
it is a good thing.
No,
They
it gets
do
you
it.
through the
No.
holidays.
No.
They do
it
it for
doesn't.
Christmas, dude.
Yeah, they do it.
It's not
fine.
helpful, though.
It is helpful.
It doesn't get me through the new year.
Chris.
I would rather have food than presents.
Well, then
Then
just,
don't buy presents.
Then don't buy
Problem
presents. Yeah,
solved.
just spread the income out, dude.
Chris
Well, if
doesn't
you
know
would
how
do
to manage
that,
money.
if you would do that, you don't need the money early for Christmas.
Yeah, but some people do.
Then I don't have to go 6 weeks without a paycheck. I
Chris-
can just go 4
6
like
weeks.
normal.
All right. Anyways,
Anyway,
Chris doesn't know how to manage money, and I don't know how to pay bills apparently. So there's always a couple bills that like they don't sneak up on me
yeah.
because I know they're every month, but they're not big bills, and the delivery process is just weird. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like my
Dated,
trash bill.
stated.
My trash bill is it's not electronic. I got to leave a
Yeah.
check or cash.
Yeah.
I always forget. And I think he forgets too, and he's okay with it. Because I get a bill for like 6 months at a time, which is totally good with me.
Yeah.
But the water bill, dude, I get a water bill and I always forget to pay it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't say always, Jason. I don't know why I'm talking to myself. Appreciate y'all listening.
We're here
in.
for you.
Anyways, but I'm always, I'm like, oh crap. I need to pay the water bill. Well, I thought I had paid it.
Yeah.
But with the holidays and Disney and everything else,
Which one of you thought you paid it?
just the only me.
Which person?
Jason. Okay. All right. So didn't pay it. I got a message the other day with a picture of our water bill, and it's like over $100. And I'm like, what in the world?
Yeah.
We got a leak. Like,
Yeah.
that's terrible.
Yeah.
And then I looked and realized I'm just an idiot.
Yeah, man.
So they charged me extra money because I didn't pay last month's.
Yeah, dude.
But they did not cut it off. So that's good. It's paid.
So what
We're
you're
good.
saying is it's like the the water system, the way they bill the water department, it's like Florida toll booths.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't get an electronic bill. Like, I would like an electronic bill.
I've
Can you just take it out of my account? Like, you know what I mean? Can you just auto withdraw it?
you
Yeah,
know,
that'd be nice.
it's,
Like everybody else in
it
America?
makes it worse. here.
Like the other 17 subscriptions I pay $7,000 a month for? Can
You need to
just-
get that. What's that?
'Cause
app?
oh yeah, Rocket something. I don't know.
Rocket Money does that?
Rocket
Not a
Man,
sponsor. Not a
burning
sponsor.
up and
So,
comes up here
well, you know,
along.
like I'm pretty in tune with my finances. Like that's one area of my life that I'm locked in on.
That must be nice.
Yeah.
Must be nice to be able to go 6 weeks without a paycheck.
However, the water department probably thinks I'm a bum.
How many times
'Cause
they cut off your water?
They've only cut it off once.
They have cut it off.
Oh yeah, and then
Wow.
I don't know if he wants to say, but the guy that goes around, you know, I know him. You know,
Everybody
Like,
knows in
trash
Banks
guy?
County.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
knows the water. You know, the water people.
My
Wait,
old
the
golfing
water?
buddy.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Jackie.
yeah. So yeah, Mr.
Shout out.
Jackie. So I'm over there.
It's like I'm cutting off rides. What?
Yeah,
I know
I'm
this
over
guy
there.
got money. He got 7 cars, 5 of them run, but he don't even drive. He got tags on them.
He's over here. I pull up in my driveway and there's Mr. Jackie. I said, and he's like, "Yeah, they told me I need to go cut the coach's water off." I was like, "How embarrassing!" And then another time,
He did?
He's
no, I
doing his
paid it.
job.
I
He's
paid
doing
it.
his job.
Oh yeah, I didn't get mad. I'm like,
You might live in a small town.
Yeah.
so I call him and I'm like, "Hey,
Hey,
did-"
nothing personal, just business.
I'm like, "Hey, did I miss my water bill?" And they're like, Ryan, you missed
Several
like
times.
the last 3 months of your water bill." I'm like,
I
"Golly."
thought you moved.
You call them?
Yeah, dude, I called him. I was like, "Hey, I apologize." And then one time my power
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
my power got cut off too.
Jeez.
And so I call, and it's
You got to
like,
be careful
dude,
with that.
it's like cold and like we need the power. Like we got a
Yeah.
newborn baby. And again, it was the
Golly.
same thing. So like on my power bill, I don't even want to say what I do because it's stupid, but I do like
He said he started this. Do you remember how Ryan started this off?
I don't know.
What did
Financially
you
in
say
tune.
before you started this?
Oh, I'm
He's
pretty.
fine.
I'm really in
tune.
touch. I'm really in
and I
tune.
really am. Like
His
we,
water's been cut off. His
we did-
power's been cut off.
But
He's
he
really in
hasn't.
tune with his
He
finances.
hasn't let someone else
take my money.
$800 in 30
yeah.
seconds.
We're not
Yeah,
talking about that.
I get a message.
I never said I was in tune with my finances.
They
By the
like-
way, I
Sure.
never made that statement.
So, but these are my two, my two
I need a
screw
paycheck.
ups, like my only 2 screw ups. And so so the power I get cut off and it's late at night, but we need this, it's
Oh,
cold.
man.
It's not recent, it's like 2 or 3 years ago. But I got a cousin who works for Jackson
I
EMC.
thought that's immoral.
And I'm like, "Hey dude, like what can we do about this?" And he's like, "Hold on, I'll take care." He calls the on-call guy and that he gets him to come to my house and cut my power back on. But he tells him, "Hey man, I hate to tell you to do this because Ryan, he does this crap all the time. He's just a real bum."
He's got 2 kids up there freezing for. He's
Yeah,
poor.
dude.
He looks like a crackhead.
know
But can
what?
you please? There's real kids up there that need.
You said
Yeah,
it's
dude.
your cousin that you called?
Yeah.
By the way, I don't think you like a crackhead at all.
You,
Thank you.
your
play it
cousin
back.
should have just been like, why don't you get in one of those 7 cars? Just crank it up, man.
Up and
Yeah,
warm.
but
I already tried, okay? The
Yeah.
battery's dead.
but shout out to those guys because they came right out. Like it was no time. They came right out. and
Dude,
fixed
it's
me up.
always good to know a guy.
It's always good to know a
I'm
guy.
telling you.
Yeah, no doubt.
We always come back.
You know
to
who
that.
I feel bad for?
No telling.
'Cause
Husbands who have to
everybody-
pick up the food
What?
for the family. Sorry. What?
Wow.
I was going somewhere else.
I can see there's something you need to talk about and let out. I was going to say people that work for Windstream because everybody knows somebody that works for Windstream.
I'm sorry. I
And
don't
everybody's
feel bad about that.
internet
Yeah,
goes
no.
out all the time. And
That's-
you call that guy, and he's like, leave that guy. If you know a Windstream guy, leave that person alone. Leave him alone. They don't
I
want
think
you to
need
call
to,
him.
call the office.
One time I had to call Windstream, and I like to go into an argument prepared. So I told her, I said, "Ma'am," because they came out, and if you work for Windstream and you can clarify this, then I don't know, go to social media. I don't care. But I'm just telling you what I was told. They came out, fixed my internet, but the guy who fixes the internet is not allowed to dig the ditch to bury the line.
Yeah.
Like
They got
which-
another crew that comes out and does that. Yeah.
which is just asinine to me. It just, and
So
I'm
they
sure.
just run the line across the ground.
Hey, leave it up.
And I'm sure
and you
they
hit it with a mower.
No, I didn't. But
Oh,
that
okay.
was my argument. it just seems more efficient to me for the one guy that's already there to be able to do the whole thing.
He
now,
hasn't been trained in the machinery.
maybe, but I don't run Windstream. They know more than me. Like, I'll fully admit that. But
Many people.
they charged me when my internet was gone, but it wasn't. They messed it up, right?
It is messed up on their end.
Yeah.
And they wanted you to pay for the service you didn't get.
Yeah. So then I called and I'm like, hey, again, I research so that when I go into this argument, I already know. And I tell Leigh, I'm like, listen, ma'am, it's not your fault. You just work for a crap company. Y'all are getting sued in like 20 different states right now because of your service.
Oh, gosh. It's not you, but it's the service.
Yeah.
You're the service. It's not you, though.
It's the company you work for.
Yeah.
So, question.
But they've been really good lately.
What's
so
what
no
kind
complaints.
of training do those people get to deal with people like us?
Customer service?
Yeah.
They have a script.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Even for people who
All right.
people get.
Let's do this here. I'll be
You
the
mess
customer
up.
service.
You mess up grandma's.
Your customer
Look,
service.
No, I'm going to be customer
Look,
service.
you mess
guy.
up
And
grandma. Let me be
I don't
grandma.
care.
Let me
Okay.
be
All right,
grandma.
grandma.
You're gonna be
Hold on.
grandma?
Yeah.
what do we
Grandma's calling Windstream?
Grandma's.
Okay.
Grandma's
Is this-
calling.
All right. So I'm Windstream.
I'm grandma whose internet.
Am I Windstream? Okay, go ahead.
Hello.
Wait, I didn't say. All right, ready?
Dan, 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 dan.
No, you go to that wind up phone.
All right. So then they say, "Thank you for calling Windstream. This is Jason. How can I help you today?"
Yes, this is Magdalene
All right. Is
on
that Magdalene?
72 westbound drive,
What zip code?
7451-7.
I'm not seeing a city for that, but I think what you meant was
Listen, youngster. I know you got all your high tech computers you're looking at. My grandson, he set up this YouTube TV,
yes, ma'am.
and John Cena comes on at 7:30 on Friday nights on WWE. Now, son, there's only 3 things in this world I really love: my second husband, cigarettes, and John Cena with his shirt off. And
Yes,
I
ma'am.
can't watch it because it's this box, this devil box, ain't working, son. There's a red light and 3 green ones.
Your perception of old people is so funny.
Well, ma'am, I don't even know what to say. There's no script for this. I don't have the script.
So next time you call
ma'am.
Windstream, just do that.
Yeah, ma'am. I believe the red light is because service is not working, and I see here that there are several others in the area without service. I can have a technician out in the next 4 to 5 years.
Does that mean I'm gonna get to see John Cena tonight?
If you would just ask
The
your
doctor
grandson
said,
to get
since
Netflix instead of YouTube on his phone for WWE Monday Night Raw, she will see him.
That's beautiful.
Wait, let me get my grandson in here. I've been supporting his sorry tale for years now. He won't get a job.
Thank you for calling Windstream. Please fill out the survey. I was very impressed with you, Chris.
Oh man.
Is that how all your conversations with these people go?
Listen,
I call these people for fun.
let's talk about the idea we just had on this podcast. We decided people always complain about having to call Windstream, so we decided to
reenact it?
reenact a Windstream call so that people will listen to us. Like that's
They know it, man. They know
that's
they
what-
do it.
That's what we decided.
But it should give you some perspective if you were on the outside
How many
watching how
people-
funny it would be.
How many people come to altars and pray and ask for forgiveness on Sunday morning because of what they said to a Windstream service worker?
I guess
on
just
the
the
phone.
one. Just
take
the
it.
one.
You know, the preacher up there is talking. He preaching about the omniscience of God. He knows
Oh,
what you
geez.
say to people on the phone when ain't nobody listening but you and that person.
Yeah, dude. I'm not,
They know how mad you getting over your carnal desires to watch John Cena.
Dear Lord, I just forgive me for telling that Windstream person
I didn't mean to say that mean
to
cuss
take
words.
that internet and shove it. Almighty God.
You know, they some saints be getting heated over that stuff.
You know how people, I've always heard, not from like a scriptural standpoint, but just in general, people be like, don't pray for patience.
Oh yeah, because then you get a situation.
Then your internet will go out.
God is just standing up there like, I'm gonna make you call Windstream.
You know that line they laid out? I can cut that easy. They didn't bury it yet. I can cut that easy.
Just up there, you keep on. I'm gonna make you call Windstream.
You stay on wait for 8 hours before you get there. You know,
On wait? Do you call it on wait? On hold?
Yeah,
Stay on wait?
on wait.
What?
On wait.
He has a different dialect that you.
Jeff!
I just get excited and my words get jumbled.
Or you use the wrong one.
Yeah, I get excited.
Oh man, that was beautiful.
That was great, Chris. So before all of that, I recently went to pick up food for the whole family because a lot of times that's easier than taking the whole family somewhere.
Ain't it?
Yeah.
When you got a toddler who runs the world in
You got
her mind.
spouses that order number 18. You don't want
Yeah.
to be seen in public with that.
And I ordered light ice. So it's just a whole issue.
God.
Well,
Fish sandwich.
Inslee was she was being a little bit difficult. I think it was in the midst of those days that we were home a lot. She wasn't getting outside a lot.
Yeah.
So she was antsy, a little bit irritable.
Me too.
But she always likes to go with me and ride in the truck because anytime I go somewhere, she's like,
Time
Daddy,
with
let's take
Daddy.
the truck. Yeah, it's sweet. So I got to go to Walmart to get like a box or something, ship something off of eBay. And I always let her look at the toys as long as she wants to. I think
That's
my
a
wife's
great
always
time
like,
waster.
she's so terrible for me. She pitches these fits and this, that, and the other when we go in stores. And I'm like, doesn't happen to me. She's like, yeah, because you let her look for 45 minutes. It's like, exactly. Just let her. She's like, I don't always have that kind of time. And I'm like, okay,
Well, if you're on the phone Windstream, you do.
So we look at the toys. She knows she's not getting anything. We look at all of them. It's fine. We leave, and as soon as we get in the truck, she's like, I'm hungry, which is perfect because I had already planned to pick up food that my wife had put in an order for at Chick-fil-A, a little mobile order thing. So I texted my wife. Basically, I was just saying, like, hey, we're about to head over there. Is the order in? She's like, yeah, all you got to do is hit order now on the app. Mm-hmm. I said, okay. I do that, go through the line. Everything's fine. I noticed there's only 3 drinks. So I'm like, man, she didn't give me a drink. Oh, well. I get home and I'm handing out food. And I start realizing, I was like, okay, well, where's mine? Like, I don't see mine. But then I see another bag and I'm like, okay, well, there's soup. And I'm like, oh, Hannah maybe just got soup. Maybe she's not that hungry. So I get the soup out and beneath it is a salad. And I know that's not mine. So I'm like, this must be hers too. So I stand there for a second after handing out all the food and I just kind of look around. And I look at Anna and I say, they forgot my food. And she was like, no, they didn't. I said, what do you mean? She said you didn't want Chick-fil-A, that you would get yourself something else. And I was like, I said, I say stuff a lot.
I say a lot of things.
I thought maybe you would just order. She said, you didn't look at the order? I said, why would I? You handle the order.
Daddy,
why did
Daddy better get some food.
I said, you told me to order now.
Gator.
It says it right here in the text. Order now.
Gator ain't never been about that. Gator ain't never played that game.
Oh, man.
What a good
So
movie.
I'm like, so at that point, she was like, Jason, we had the conversation. I was like, me and the girls want Chick-fil-A. And you said, I don't want that. I'll just grab something else like McDonald's on the way. And I was like, yeah, but that was before I left. So I thought you just read my mind. So anyways.
Yeah, that's terrible, man.
Yeah, then I had to make myself 2 sandwiches.
Nah, dude.
It was totally my fault. 100%
Oh,
my
she
fault.
didn't make you a sandwich. You had to go make one.
Yeah, it was my fault, Chris. We live in a world with normal morals.
I don't even know. I thought you forgot the year for a second. I was like, ooh. Well, that's a new one. So I would have took the kids' fries.
I mean, I ate the leftovers still.
Again, my kids' happiness
That's the best thing about having kids is getting to eat their leftovers.
Oh, dude.
Well, they just, I don't.
That's the best thing?
It's not even leftovers. Like,
pretty good.
I would just be like, I'm hungry.
You don't need as much.
Support your whole life.
Yeah. Well, I didn't because, the kids ate. It was good.
I ordered you
I
3
ate 2
chicken
sandwiches.
fingers.
It was fine. But
they got Chick-fil-A.
They got Chick-fil-A. I didn't, dude. I'm gonna go on record and say this: the Chick-fil-A in Cornelia, Georgia, is the worst Chick-fil-A I've ever been to.
Oh, dude, they got the Christmas lights. That's pretty
They
cool.
got great Christmas lights. The food's never like it's not the chicken don't taste the same.
Dude, maybe they just don't like you because I've never had a problem at Chick-fil-A ever.
I'm just saying. I don't like to go to that one. The chicken don't taste right.
You used to work at the one in Commerce, right?
For like a minute.
Oh, this is some kind of like loyalty situation.
Maybe they know. I think it is.
Like a subconscious. Like I just don't like.
I'm
those
not.
people.
You go into
all the
it
other
not going to
Chick-fil-A's.
like it.
I'd rather go to Commerce Chick-fil-A. What do you mean?
He's like,
That's
Commerce
what I'm saying.
Chick-fil-A's
That's
fine.
that's
you
what
work.
we're saying.
That's what we're saying.
You have ties.
I'll
You're-
go to Oakwood Chick-fil-A. I don't
dude,
care.
No,
You're
you're
prejudiced,
emotionally.
is what we're
Yeah,
saying.
No, you guys.
you're emotionally attached to this Commerce Chick-fil-A.
It's like if I go to a Commerce game and they're beating some team by 35 or 40, and I'm like, yeah, they're terrible still.
Yeah.
And that team's really good. They're beating. I'm like, they're terrible still.
Yeah.
In other news,
You know?
McDonald's is giving out Sonic toys and Happy Meals.
Let's
What?
go. That's
And
true. I know
Inslee
that.
now
That don't make
calls
sense.
every Sonic toy. It's so funny.
Not the restaurant. The
I know,
movie.
but it
Okay.
should be Sonic. It should be Sonic.
Oh yeah, well,
From
Come
like
on.
an advertise, like
Yeah.
from
Anyways.
marketing. Yeah, you're right about that.
That's
she calls them all Donald Trump.
the Sonic toys.
Every one of them.
Why?
The red one too.
The red one, the yellow one. She's like,
Two
she's
tails.
playing with her. She's playing with her toys, and she's like,
Orange.
she's like,
You
oh,
might have the smartest daughter.
she said, oh, I got to
around.
get Donald Trump, and I was like, what? And of course, she doesn't say it that
Oh,
clearly.
dude,
She's
yes.
like saying it in some toddler voice.
I think
It is
she should
so
be the next
funny.
guest on the show.
Yeah,
Dude, I
dude.
tried to get her to talk on podcast equipment one day. It was
Yeah, dude.
she wouldn't do it.
Hey, speaking of restaurants, what's the longest you'll wait to be seated at one?
Ooh. Depends on which one it is.
No, I've got a
And
hard,
how old
I've
the
got a
kids
time.
are.
You've got like a number?
I've got a number
Specific?
20 minutes
Really?
because if I can get in my car, go somewhere else and get seated quicker,
Yeah.
then I'm out.
Okay. 20
Paula
minutes.
Dean's in Savannah, I'll wait an hour and a half.
Paula Dean, she ain't the one cooking it.
No, but that restaurant's amazing.
I know. You're just
At a
paying for it.
Longhorns, 15, 20, yeah.
Yeah, 20
Dude, y'all are
minutes is
crazy.
the
I'm
max.
not waiting.
But with kids,
You're
it's
not
a
waiting
little
at all?
different.
No.
So you're telling me if they say 10 minutes, you're going to
Like a
load your kids
seafood
back up in the
restaurant
car?
at the
No,
beach,
no,
you're
no.
not going to wait at a seafood restaurant.
No, dude, you do the, hey, y'all stay in the car. I'm going to go put our name in and see what the deal is.
That's still a wait.
Then I'll make the decision.
Oh, I got you.
We don't unload the
But
kids.
what do you make that decision on? Like, if there's a wait at all, you're like, let's keep going.
Yeah.
So, hey, okay.
Yeah.
So then why are you?
There's just too many avenues where you don't have to wait. You could just downgrade your food and go get fast food.
Yeah, but
You can downgrade even farther and I cook, or you can like call a different restaurant and call it in and then go.
I don't know, dude.
No, wait.
20
of
minutes is good.
the other options you mentioned there, other than the first one, your body's not going to run as many miles in the long run.
I mean, yeah, but
We're talking about 93. You're talking about 87 options.
dude, I'm not waiting. But like my parents, I don't want to talk about my parents. I don't care. They really enjoy going and eating. Like
Yeah.
that's a big thing to
Yeah,
me.
me too.
That's not my thing.
Not with kids, but
I just
enjoy
don't. No, like I just try to. I don't care what I eat. So when you don't care what you eat,
it. Yeah, you don't want to wait.
yeah, you just don't want to wait. I don't mind sitting and waiting
with
for
you.
my order to come.
Oh,
Dude,
what about that? There's
Dude,
got to be a
that-
time on
dude,
that.
Chicago pizza in Demarest,
Yeah.
like it says on the menu, please allow 45 minutes to an hour.
What?
Because I don't know if it's something
you
they're doing
going
in
to
the
pick it
kitchen.
up?
No, like after you order
Is it Gordon Ramsay
the
good?
food.
Like, is there a line back there and everything's
good.
fresh
I
as
guess
can
it's
be?
good, but I'm like,
45 minutes.
by the end of that, I was like, dude, no wonder it's always packed. People come in, can't ever
They
leave.
can't get
They're never
out.
getting their
Yeah,
food.
dude. I feel like you go eat for convenience. You don't got to clean. You da 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 da.
Yeah, we do.
Well,
for
if you
sure.
just gotta sit
Dude,
there,
if I go eat, it's only Texas Roadhouse.
Well, if you have older kids, all right. Let's
That's
say I think
so
this
good.
conversation is different for us than it would be other people.
No, it's not.
If you're,
I'm not
imagine
doing this
your
'cause my
girls.
kids.
Imagine your girls are young, early 20s, late teens, and you don't mind sitting around talking to them.
But
You
no,
want to catch up, and the only way you can really get time with them is to take them to eat. Because when you get grown kids, the only ways
Why
you can
wouldn't I
really get
just go
time
to
with them
their
is
home?
take them to eat.
Yeah.
I could just go to their home.
No, I'm saying they're not at home yet. They're still at your home.
So they're homeless.
No,
If they're homeless,
they're
I'm
in
bringing them
college.
home.
Let's say they're both in college.
Okay.
Okay, your
And
your
I'm
kids are in
visiting?
college.
And you got to go eat.
And it's like, let's say they go to a college, they live somewhere nearby. And the only way you can get time with them, is they're like, hey, let me take you out to eat. Because that's going to be.
Well, she's not.
You remember what it was like to be that age.
Yeah, but she's not going to enjoy that conversation because I'm going to be fussing about it. The only way I can get time with you is if I'm handing out money. Because I can't wait for that stage of my life where I can just fuss about handing money out everywhere.
I wish I had money to hand out.
Yeah, dude.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, by then, hopefully.
We're not in touch with our finances.
Definitely
Hopefully
not.
by then I could just be
I
like,
think my
fussing.
finances left me some voicemails I didn't listen to or something.
Yeah, dude.
It's full. That voicemail's full.
Been trying to get in touch with me. I've been ignoring the call.
I try to do it now. Rylan will be like, Daddy, I need some ice cream money. I'm like, golly, we just hand out money left and right.
Are you like, I sound just like my dad?
No, I do it on purpose. I can't wait to be old, man. Like, I'm so excited.
That's funny.
Just pee anywhere you want. Like,
Nah, there's
Say
still
what you
rules.
want. Nobody.
You can wear
Yeah, dude.
Depends right now.
I mean, I guess.
Do you see the models they put on Depends?
No. Why would
They're like our age.
How
or like-
often are you shopping for Depends? Chris needs Depends needs to sponsor Porter and Sons.
Yeah.
I
Y'all need to
wore,
do a
I wore some
review.
on a few videos.
Do a review.
Do a review of Depends.
If you want to see Chris do a review on Depends, please leave a
You
comment.
know how hard it would be how hard would it be to use the restroom on yourself? Like on purpose?
I think it'd be tough.
I've done it plenty of
yeah.
times, not on purpose. But
Yeah, dude.
For you, it'd be so easy, Chris. You just
Like,
No,
where
it's
you're
just
just,
have a
when you're
meal.
not trying to.
Like,
just
where
have a
you're-
meal.
yeah.
But if you're trying to,
like
Just
if you
have a meal.
like if you're in the back of the car, like pretend you're a kid and you're like, Dad, I gotta go use the bathroom. And you're like, use it on yourself.
this is the worst conversation we've ever had
yeah.
on
That's
this
never-
I
this
think we should
part.
wrap it up.
That's
I think we
part's
should wrap it up.
Hold on, that's never happened to me, but I'm just like, that would be hilarious. Next time Rylan tells me that, I'm like, that
Just go in your pants.
just
I dare you.
man.
I dare you to do it on yourself.
Yeah, give us a story.
Just like, I'm not stopping. Rylan, go on yourself.
you can
man.
either go on yourself or not go at all.
he really
This is
wants
how
to
you
be
make
old.
men out of boys.
There you go.
That pee running down your leg will build character.
Oh man.
You remember that feeling, boy? Now look me in the eyes when I'm talking to you.
Oh man. All right.
man.
They're sitting in
appreciate
that car
nothing.
in Ryan's driveway that don't run, and Ryan's
Why are we even in this car?
it's been 17 minutes and 30 seconds since you said you could not go.
You said I can't make you
man.
pee on yourself. you gonna find out.
Oh,
You gonna learn today.
there we
Let me
go.
take your mind off that pain,
Oh,
boy.
it's just so funny because my father is nothing like that.
Oh. All right, everybody. That's all we got today. Thanks for listening. Be sure to check out our merch, HometownHas-Beens.com. Follow us on all our social media platforms. Leave us those 5-star ratings and reviews. And remember,
It's better to be a has-been than it never was.
Ryan lost his wallet months ago, and it hasn't affected him at all. See you next week.
I tried the
Oh,
other day, and
yeah.
Jason was like, "That's
He
terrible."
tried. Do it.
I can't
Do
do
it. I think we should do impressions of people.
Here we go. I got you.
No, do it. That was so bad. It's barely breathing.
Yeah, barely.
I love that movie. I haven't seen it. Hey, Joe, it's been funny. Wouldn't it?
All right, where are we going from here?
Chick-fil-A, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Chris, you're basically like Tyler Perry.
Can I get a sticker? Why can't I not get
I'll give you a
stickers?
sticker.
Welcome to Porter and Sons YouTube channel. Okay, so we're going to play. Did you have like trumpeter?
So today, we're going to learn and tell you how to play this very fun game.
Trouble. I got in a lot of
And
trouble.
if you're not careful, if somebody's a sore loser, there will be a lot of trouble in this game.
That's why it's called trouble.
So
I'm mad at you.
here's the trouble
If you don't
board.
subscribe.
Yeah, like and
Subscribe.